What's up, guys? Royal Flamingo here, and I want to welcome you all to the seventh and final episode of my Legendary Medal series for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, pretty much in this episode, we're going to be covering the Demolition Medal for the rocket launcher. And before I get into the commentary, though, again, I took a leave of absence. Now, pretty much, you know how with most people, no matter what school you go to, whether international, but here in America, we have finals week. Now, I wasn't even on finals week, I just had a week of very frustrating tests. Test Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, then a test Thursday and Friday, and my grades are a bit more important than YouTube at this point. But so, back to the gameplay. What you're going to be seeing here is the demolition medal for the rocket launcher. Now, what you're viewing right now actually is a tactic that I sort of improved throughout the hours I spent playing. And let me tell you, I felt really stupid once I found the strategy because it is stupid and wow, that was terrible. But yeah, you can pretty much a good strategy to use is to use the snow speeders to clear out that first command post so you can respawn near the AT-ATs, then use it to clear out or clear enemies away from the feet of the people. I'm sorry. You use the snow speeder to clear the enemies away from the feet of the AT-AT because they're a spawn point, so you want them dead for a while. Now, what you want to do to get the legendary demolition medal, you want to shoot your rocket at the neck of the AT-AT. That's where the critical hit spot is. You need 4 critical hits in one life to earn the demolition medal, and I believe it goes down to 3 once you have it to the elite status. But then something really interesting with this rocket is that once you earn it and you get the rewards of it, you get the elite rocket, or as it's called, the remote rocket, but you also still have the regular rocket launcher. And this is the only weapon class in the game where you get both the upgraded weapon and the normal weapon. And then now what I think the reasoning behind this is that it's like if once you see me using the remote rocket, you can see it's really inconsistent. If you miss the person and go right behind them, then it might not do full damage. If you hit right before them, it might not do full damage. And then just it's really inconsistent against people, but against vehicles, it's a little less inconsistent. But then the way you want to use it is sort of like a Predator missile from Call of Duty. Get it up to a good altitude, aim it right at the thing you want to be hitting, get it up to the full velocity, and then hopefully once you hit it, it will do damage, really. And then also another good tip, what you want to do, you want to get as far back into your team's sort of area, get as far back as you can to the area your team controls, stand by a little ammo droid, and just keep firing the remote rockets out. You can use them for scouting, or you can, and as you'll see in this gameplay, I just have fun with it, just keep raining down rocket after rocket on them. And really, fun, sort of, it's a fun weapon to use, but it's not really that effective. Like, if you're trying to use it in close quarters, I wouldn't recommend it whatsoever. But then but then you still have that regular rocket that if you ever want to lock on to something or just use the regular rocket, you always have that as a backup, and you still have the pistol too. So yeah, and also, but before I end this, I want to also, since this is the end of the series, pretty soon I'm going to be starting a live commentary Galactic Conquest Series. Now, for those of you who don't know, that's me playing Galactic Conquest, talking at the same time, me recording it, and why am I talking to you like you're a 5-year-old? But yeah, just I want you guys to, or whoever watches this, because somehow I get views on these. Whoever's watching this, if you want to, leave a comment down below saying which team you want me to be as for the Galactic Conquest, whether droids, Republic, Rebels, or what's it called, Empire. So yeah, and then pretty soon. Hopefully this weekend I can record in maybe 2 to 3 planets, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, guys, this has been Royal Flamingo.
Does this mic make my butt look big? If you said yes, you're an asshole.